name is Saju George. I'm the managing director for Alfarsi.me. We are based out of Muscat in Oman. We are a healthcare distribution and manufacturing business. We have been in the business since 2008. We are a 35-member team. We primarily focus on distributing medical equipments and supplies to hospitals and clinics within Oman and also wider Middle East.
So, why did you switch from the legacy system, the legacy ERP system which you were using, to ERPNext?
So when we started our business small and it was growing and it reached a stage where one of the issues that we identified with the growth was we were involved in a lot of paperwork. We were not being able to spend a lot of time in front of the customers. Our sales team were busy typing out sales orders, spending far too much time on the desktops in office. And our accounts team was using multiple spreadsheets to tally up things. Store team again was hindered by some of the challenges with the legacy system. So we wanted to see, what is out there and a system which can help us grow and rid of. Yes, absolutely, yeah. Okay. So that was the start point. Yeah, and then we were looking at different options. So we had a typical beauty parade, when you actually look at introducing new ERP systems. So we had SAP guys, we had many other ERP solutions. And again, before actually jumping into a switch, which is a big commitment, we were not very sure that we were quite ready for such a thing. And then that's when we started doing our own research and we found ERPNext and reached out to you guys, and rest is history.
So, so how have the journey with Frappe been since so many years now?
So I'd like to say a few things about the implementation
Sure.
process. At first, we definitely underestimated the challenge. I knew it was going to be difficult, but we definitely underestimated the challenge. We had your support going into it, and Dharmesh was our resource at your side. And we were, of course, keen on getting it done, and I was very keen on getting it done, but I definitely underestimated the internal resistance to change. And we had to run the business as well, right? So this was taking far too much time. And I remember we would get into stand-up calls with Dharmesh on every Thursday, and I was feeling guilty almost, because we couldn't do make much progress, when we were on the call, and then it was dragging on and on and on. I think, we spent almost 8 months, just dragging our feet, and then we figured out, hey, this was not going to work, and then we reached out to you guys for help, and then we got Dharmesh on site. And we could achieve the full implementation in 8 weeks, the thing which we couldn't achieve in 8 months. Yeah. So I'm a firm believer in actually having someone on site, on site, helping with implementation. And rest of the journey, after implementation has been fantastic. So our team is able to spend far more time with customers in their offices, talking about products, and not worrying too much about, hey, I need to type out the order. And also, we have given mobile devices, iPads, to all our sales team. So essentially, they go to the customer, they show the products, and they can check real time the stock availability. They can place the order. And we have instances where before the salesperson reaches our office, the product is already delivered to the customer. Yeah, so it's been fantastic.
So after implementation, what is your feedback, or how do you think the product support is there for the, yeah?
So I think one of the challenges for us was, we are a small team and we don't have dedicated IT resources as such. So all of us are in IT, all of us are in finance, all of us are in sales. Yeah. So we wear multiple hats, so we were very worried, to be honest, going into it without any support. But thankfully, we had a support plan with Frappe. We from the beginning was getting hosted on Frappe Cloud, and whenever we have a issue, we would raise the support ticket, and the responses were quite and quite efficient. We were getting it resolved. And in case if there are things which couldn't wait, we would pick up the phone and speak to Ramesh, and he will make sure it's done on time.
So, in general, what is a feedback about ERPNext which you want to give us to us?
I think earlier we used to think once, twice, thrice before doing something new because of our tech capabilities or the lack of tech that we had. But today I can proudly say if you're thinking of something new, we are not worried about the tech side of things. So, for instance, we recently installed a picking robot at our new city store, and it's from a German company called Knapp. They are the largest robotics manufacturer. Their clients include Rolex, Omega, and the likes. So when we approached them and they asked us, are you able to integrate? And I had no idea whether we could integrate or not. But I said, yeah, of course we can. And then we figured out, and we've just completed the integration. And so I think today, sitting in here, I can confidently say if you're planning to start something new in tech, ERPNext has your back because it is so flexible, and because of the open source nature of it, you can be assured that you will get support and people to come and help you